Welcome back to Kaboom! We're back with yet another exciting video for you. The top 5 big YouTubers who had a massive downfall. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and you will only rise and rise. James Charles. James Charles made quite a name for himself for his incredible makeup art that started with his viral makeup shots back in 2017 that got millions of views, helping him botch up hundreds of thousands of subscribers every month. His rise to stardom was pretty quick. James also became the first boy to get featured as CoverGirl's first cover boy. However, it wasn't without controversies. From getting criticized by popular celebrities to facing some serious allegations for his actions, a lot happened throughout his early years on YouTube. But if we were to pinpoint a single event in his past that started his downfall, it would be James's insensitive joke about getting Ebola from Africa. He tweeted, in a now deleted tweet, a conversation between him and his friend, where he said, "I can't believe we're going to Africa today. OMG, what if we get Ebola?" To which his friend replied, "James, we're fine. We could have gotten it at Chipotle last year." Many people found this to be insensitive and got offended by James's tweet, which he tried to defend first, but later issued an apology for. This was just the start of a series of controversies that James had to go through. Later, in 2019, his conversation with Jeff Wittick about him being not fully gay became a hot topic of criticism for discrediting transgender men as actual men, to which he eventually apologized for. But the same year, his friend Tati Westbrook uploaded a video named Bye Sister, in which she publicly ended her friendship with James, stating her concerns. James Charles' YouTube took a major hit, losing millions of subscribers in a matter of days. Westbrook later did take down the video, but the damage was already done. James managed to eventually rise up again, but the last blow that sent his career tumbling down came from one of his former employees who went to court with allegations of wrongful termination and mistreatment. Jenna Marbles. Jenna Marbles is one of the earliest YouTube stars who made a name for herself on the platform, even before YouTube itself went mainstream and people started racking up millions of views. Her comedy sketches and satirical videos got many people hooked to YouTube. Things were going smoothly for her, and she managed to get over 3 billion views in total on her videos. But after a decade, some of her old videos back from 2011 and 2012 got noticed by some of her viewers, where she had blackfaced herself to impersonate rapper Nicki Minaj, and in another video made an offensive sexist joke about women. She didn't try to defend herself, but instead, she realized what she had done in her past and apologized for it. But these were just a couple of the many videos where she had made racist and sexist comments. Following a huge backlash for her actions, Jenna decided to quit YouTube altogether, saying it was never her intention to hurt anybody and that she wishes it wasn't part of her past. You like our content, right? Smash that like button and help this video explode! Ray William Johnson. Since we're talking about earliest YouTubers, many people out there are wondering, what happened to Ray William Johnson? One of the pioneers of early YouTube who managed to get millions of views in an era where many people struggled to get past the 10,000 views mark. His =3 show, where he'd review some of the craziest videos on the internet, was super popular with a massive fan base that essentially helped him get millions of subscribers on the platform. People were addicted to his quick-witted humor and funny nature, which is what made him so popular in the first place. So what really happened to him? Well, there are theories out there suggesting that he got burnt out from his daily =3 routine and wanted to explore other stuff like making his own music and being a full-time vlogger. But this change didn't come out of nowhere. His show =3 apparently received a number of DMCA notices from 𝐥𝐤 Media, to which he replied by filing a lawsuit of his own. In the end, =3 ended up losing the legal battle, which highly affected Ray in many ways, mostly mentally and emotionally, which led him to stop the show. You can still find him on YouTube and Facebook, but things haven't really been the same after =3. Shane Dawson. This YouTuber has had lived one of the most controversial lives on the platform. Shane Dawson started all the way back in 2005 with short comedy sketches and music, which earned him quite some viewership and subscribers on YouTube. He even started a new channel in 2008, where he posted longer comedy sketches and other short video content. However, in 2014, some of his old comedy videos resurfaced, receiving a lot of criticism by his viewers for having offensive jokes. Shane apologized for his actions and decided to move on from comedy sketches to making a different type of kitchen videos. It went on for a few years before he faced yet another backlash in 2017 for making insensitive jokes about pedophilia in his videos, following which Shane decided to move on to a different type of content, conspiracy theory videos, which again ended up with yet another controversy. This became more of a habit for him, to which a lot of his fans called out for cancellation. Jeffree Star. Last but definitely not least, we have the beauty guru of YouTube, Jeffree Star, known as the makeup mogul. Just like Shane Dawson, Star's YouTube career has seen a lot of controversies, most of which he managed to climb out of, up until 2020, the time his controversies caught up to him after years of scandals. Back in the days, Star used to mock TJ Maxx makeup for reselling outdated and undersold products, and even publicly criticizing other influencers for selling their products at this bargain retail chain. But later, Star was found selling his own beauty products, partnering with none other than Shane Dawson. Although their partnered product, Conspiracy Collection, did outsell many other products on its launch, the demand quickly faded when both were accused of manipulating Tati Westbrook into publicly shaming James Charles for predatory behavior. The scandal spread far and wide globally, literally putting an end to his once shining YouTube career with millions of fans canceling him out.
Oh my god!
Check out this video. It's specially selected for you. You'll like it.